Today I'm going to be making bows from scratch, and this is the ribbon I'm going to be using. So first thing that I'm going to do is unravel it. And then you're going to cut it to the desired length that you want it, which I already pre-cut right here. And then you take one end of the bow and put it right there in the middle, like line it up with that. Then you take the other end and do the same, and you kind of overlap it right here, like that on top of it. Overlap it like that so that it's together, overlapping one another, like this. Make sure it's together and symmetrical. See in the middle, it's overlapping each other like that. And then you take each one of the pieces and just make sure that it's the same length. I do it like that. See, it meets in the middle and it's the same length so that you don't have like oblong hoops there. The hoops are the same length in the middle, right there. So then I put it back down, fold it back down like that. After this is lined up again, right there. And it helps because this ribbon right here has lines, so it's easier for me to decipher where to put the wire. So now that it's matched up right there, I'm just gonna put this right here just to hold it down, the scissors. Then you go ahead and take your wire. I'm using floral wire that I had left over. And then you pre-cut it to the desired length that you wanna use. I pre-cut this. Make sure these two match up right here. And then there's my little loop right there in the middle. I'm just gonna pinch it right there, like a little notch right there, so I know exactly where I have to twist the bow into. So set that aside right there. Move these scissors. Gonna take the ribbon now, lift it up together. And then what I'm going to do is grab one piece of the bow and then like scrunch it up like back and forth so it makes like a rippled effect right here. And so you have something like this on this side. And then in the front, it looks like that. So it's all bunched up, making the bow effect. Then I take the floral wire right here, and I'm going to place, the hoop is gonna be in the front, and then the opening is gonna be in back. And we just go ahead and put it right through like that. So it looks like this in the front. You're gonna put it right there so it looks like that in the front. And then right here, I'm gonna take the floral wire and I'm going to twist it as tight as possible right there. Tight as possible right there. And then I keep on twisting it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just loop it one more time around like that. Just so it's a little secure and it won't fall apart. And then this one I'm gonna do the opposite end like that and then tighten it. So now you have a bow. You're gonna go ahead and fluff out the ends of the bow. And this ribbon that I'm using, it has boning in it, so it makes it easier for me to manipulate it. Like I can make it go like that and have ripples in it. So this is just gonna fluff it out right here. So you have this portion of the bow. It should look something like this. And then I'm gonna set that aside right now. And then I pre-cut another one, but like a smaller strand of the ribbon, just like half the size a little bit of it. And then we're gonna go ahead and make sure these two pieces right here match up like so, right there. Gonna bend it right there in the middle. Make sure these pieces line up each side. And it really does help to have the boning in the side of the ribbon because you can manipulate it better. So right here, each side meets up right there. And then on the ends, I'm gonna take my scissors and I'm gonna cut it in a diagonal shape right here. We're gonna go ahead and cut it probably like right to here. One angle like that, and I'm gonna turn this way and I'm gonna cut it again at another angle just to make like a V shape right here. See, like so. Made a V shape like that. It should look something like this. You have those two shapes right there on the ends. And then you go ahead and you do the same thing that you did with that. And you go ahead in the middle and you scrunch it up, gathering it in the middle to make that rippled effect. And then you go ahead and twist it right there. So it looks something like this. So it looks like this. You'll have this shape right here. Then you take the other portion of the bow. You spread this piece out right here that you already twined up. You add it right here, like that. And then you wrap the wire around it, like so. And then you do the opposite way. If it's going one way, I'm gonna twist it the other way, like that. Just make sure it's as tight as possible. You can wrap it around again, making it tighter on both sides, and then you go ahead and twist this together. And you fix this portion right here and this portion right there. You move this up like that. You make it as fluffy as you want to, and then you have a bow. You have a bow. And this is the hook right here, so you can hook it onto anything. You can twist it onto anything because it's a wire. So you can twist it onto a tree. Me, I'm putting it on a wreath that I previously made. You can also add another bow if you wanted to, like that, to make it fuller. Make it like a double effect like that, if you wanted to. But if not, you can just keep it like this with one. I just want a single one. So I'm not putting it somewhere that I need to make it like more flourished and full. If you don't like the way that looks right there, if you wanted to use a different type of wire, you can use a clear one, or like they even sell silver ones if you wanted to, or a gold one, whatever one you choose. I just chose this one because I had it laying around. Go ahead and take this ribbon and attach it right here so it doesn't look kind of crazy. So you're gonna go ahead and lay it like that, flip it over, and then make sure these two wires are separated. Put it right here like that. And then we're gonna attach some hot glue right there. Watch your fingers. And then we are going to overlap it like so, like that. If you want to, you could pinch it a little bit just so the hot glue gets it a little tapered down. And you go ahead and take this wire right here and this wire right here. And you could twist it like that if you want to. And then you have your bow. Just fluff it out here. I could also put gems in here too to sparkle it up because you know Abby, she bedazzles everything. But as of right now, this is what you have. So there you go. How to make a bow on a budget. And here is the finished product. Each bow made by me. Under $3. Jackie of all trades. If you want to see more crafts, please like, share, and subscribe. Bye guys.